Choose which team you'll begin your franchise with. The menu on the left lets you adjust your league settings and where to start your. Some turmoil threatens their roster in the early. The players on your team earn some XP. Quickly upgrade your team at the end of each game. This is the Abilities tab. See how many players you need. Here are some recommendations to get you started.
Travel west from Midtown Manhattan through the Lincoln Tunnel to the Jersey side. It's MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Play fake. Jones. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They'll run here. It's Breece Hall. And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Throwing is Jones on 3rd down. He gets this complete to Mitchell. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
Gain of 20. And the Jets.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important.
From the stadium that hosted Super Bowl 48 back in 2014, there's a look at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, there's nothing quite like it. That feeling of beginning another NFL season. And these two squads, they're going to do just that in a moment. In motion, the tight end. Now Hall to start the drive. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down. Back to throw. Fields. That's complete. It's Adnan Mitchell. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 15 yards there for number 15.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
That's going to be caught by Josh Reynolds. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
From the gun, here's Fields. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Derek Harmon. That is one that he will remember. His first career sack in his first career game in the National Football League. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. He'll keep it. Give him 9 on the play. And that'll lead here to a 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Fields going to get this one out on the perimeter. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
They snap it to Fields. He'll try to do it himself. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal. They'll run with Hall. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Breece Hall punching it in from a yard away. And the Jets are on the board here first in the season opener.
Like what we saw right there, good running down near the goal line, because that was a really good drive. They were able to possess the ball, have some early success moving it downfield, and then clearly the most important thing, finishing things off with the ball in the end zone.
Fulk connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Inside the 30 at the 27. So the Steelers offense getting set for their first drive. They'll be led out by the former Cal Bear, Aaron Rodgers.
Almost certainly a future Hall of Famer, and he's still seeking the storybook ending to his career. But he had patience, looked around, took his time before choosing his team, and boy, are they glad that he did, because he still has a lot of juice left despite being 41 years old. Finishing the top 10 in passing yards last season with nearly 4,000 yards and touchdowns as well with 28.
A gain of 14. And the Steelers
running left, it's Warren. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. From the 42-yard line, here's the 2nd down and 9.
2nd and 9.
To throw, it's Rodgers. A short one there to Freiermuth. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. A beautiful fake. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again.
First down.
So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
Open man, that's the tight end Freiermuth. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Dumping it off for Johnson. Call it a gain of a yard, and it'll be 4th down.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 4th down.
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. 1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Running it, Washington fights him off, and he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end zone, and it'll be 2nd and goal. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2. As they come up now, 2nd and goal. Throwing is Rodgers. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Adam Thielen from a yard out. And the Steelers are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. But down here, I thought they were going to hand that off. Instead, a well-designed play and the pitch and catch for the touchdown.
And I wonder who came up with it. Was it a call from the bench? Did the quarterback have a good idea and suggest it? In any event, clearly an effective play call. They saw something they liked in coverage, and they targeted it for the short yardage throw.
And the perfect way to cap their opening drive. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Back onto the field come the New York Jets for their 2nd drive. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. Here's Fields. He completes that to Garrett Wilson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
And the Jets, 1st down.
Off play action, Fields. There goes a deep ball, end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. In motion right is Wilson. To throw is Fields. It's caught. Mitchell.
Fields pass.
3rd down and 6.
Mitchell. It's a gain of 4. Brings up.
Now it's Fields. Throwing for the out route, he finds Wilson. So on 4th down, Austin McNamara comes on to punt. Jabril Peppers deep to receive. And this works out well as it'll kick out of bounds at the 11-yard line. Now Aaron Rodgers and the offense heading back onto the field. Last series, the ball never hit the ground. 6 of 6, touchdown pass, so whatever he did then, do it again, right?
Yeah, it reminds me a lot of when I watch the best quarterbacks throw 7-on-7 or even routes versus air. They're accurate. The receivers catch it. The ball never touches the ground. Or if you want to take it to basketball, a well-executed fast break, right? Pass, pass, pass. Finish at the rim, basket. Yeah, the ball never hits the ground there either.
He He's got this almost to the 40 before going out.
That's good for a Steelers first down.
On play action, now Rodgers. So the completion good for 6 yards, and that'll make it second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Now run straight ahead with 1. They'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. On the give, it's 1. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. They lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
The Waitman now to punt as he sends this one away. And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad. And now out come the Jets. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 18-yard line.
Play action. It's Fields. This one deep for Wilson. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Garrett Wilson, 81 yards. And the Jets have taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Folk. And that makes the score 14-7.
Steelers 7.
Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. Oh, look at the juke. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Looking to put a drive together.
At their own 22-yard line.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 25-yard line.
Now Rodgers. Now a screen set up for Johnson. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter. 14-7. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. To throw is Rodgers. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. 2 yards to go, 2nd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 46.
Now it's Rodgers. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 33. A gain there of 21 yards.
For a Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Rodgers to throw once more. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
At the Jets' 28-yard line.
Play action. Now it's Rodgers. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. From the gun, it's Rodgers. He's got his target. That's complete. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. As the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Here's Rodgers. That's a quick slant. He finds Adam Thielen. Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal. Rodgers now to throw. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's second and goal.
Brings up second and goal at the 4-yard line.
Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. And in for the Steelers touchdown. DK Metcalf in the final seconds of the first half. And the Steelers have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half.
I don't think it's any state secret to know what they were saying before the start of this drive. Let's go and punch one in the end zone and go into the halftime feeling a heck of a lot better about ourselves. Let's go get this done.
Yeah, tie things up, and then you got a brand new ball game. Boswell good with the extra point. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. Now it appears we have a Steeler here slow to get up. While the medical staff checks on him, we'll step aside in this Week 1 contest. So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. A final shot before the break. Fields. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So we are deadlocked at the break here, and the EA Sports Halftime Report starts now. Here's Scott Hansen.
Our trip around the NFL starts now, and it starts with a good one in the AFC West. Okay, Brandon, thank you. Today is the day we've been working towards all summer, the debut of our new halftime show. So without further ado, let's roll. And it's the former NFL rushing champ, Kareem Hunt. He's going to take this one in 11 yards on the touchdown run. From there, why don't we go to South Philly, look in on the Eagles as they're hosting the Dallas Cowboys. And it's the elusive Jalen Hurts. He pulls it, and now he's thinking first down. Now he's thinking touchdown. 31 yards on the scramble for the score. The Eagles begin their title defense with a victory in the season opener. Lastly, let's go down to the Big Easy, the New Orleans Saints hosting the Arizona Cardinals. And it's the veteran Jacoby Brissett. 12 yards on the touchdown. The Cardinals with the lead in the opener at the half. Time for a look here at the rest of the games going on and what's to come here in Week 1 of the new NFL season. Meanwhile, in our game, we expected a tight one, and we got it, all even at the break, as we get you back out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Now a play fake. Rodgers. Now a short pass pulled in by Washington. And he goes out right around the 39. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. A handoff for Warren. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 64 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Steelers, first down. 1st and 10.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the 1st down.
Throwing now is Rodgers. Now a short pass pulled in by Washington. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. Here's Rodgers to throw. And he'll get it right back to Washington. So in jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
A gain of 9 yards.
And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Will McDonald gets in there to take him down.
8 yards.
They tried to go with a little play action there, but nobody on the defensive side bit.
Yeah, they adjusted in time and in a big way and ultimately got the sack. On offense, sometimes you're running play action just to set up a certain blocking technique. In this case, none of it worked.
From midfield, here's Rodgers. Catch made right side by Wilson. Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. Now Rodgers. Going right back to Wilson. And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down.
A 51-yard attempt.
Boswell's kick is good. And they take a 17-14 lead. Well, they don't get a touchdown here in the opening drive of the 3rd quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you've motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. So here's the Jets offense now as they get ready for their first possession of the 2nd half. And they find themselves down on the scoreboard following the field goal a moment ago.
And I think even though they trail in the game now, I would consider that a win for their defense, and that's probably what they're telling the offense when they get to the bench. Hey, the onus is on you guys now. Get back out there and get us the lead back.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
At the 30-yard line.
From the gun, here's Fields. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
You know, every time we talk with people about the most important quality for a quarterback to have in the NFL, what do they usually cite?
Arm strength.
Yeah, and that's really way down on the list. Accuracy is one of the bigger ones, maybe the foremost one. That's what he needed on that play.
And Fields going to have the 1st down before sliding to a halt to avoid the contact.
That's good for a Jets. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage.
37-yard line. A gain of
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. They'll go again with Hall. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
That'll give them 8 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the 1st down. Now to be 4th and short.
Here's the Jets punter now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. And now out come the Steelers. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Throwing is Rodgers. They'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. They need 18 yards here on 3rd down.
5 yards. And it's
To throw, it's Rodgers. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. The Steelers send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. It's taken to the 26. Call that one an even 60 yards, 6-0.
And the Jets will take over. The home team's offense and their big play wideout getting ready to get back to work. And he was pretty much unguardable in that first half. You see the numbers there as they try to add to him here in this 3rd quarter. They'll start on the ground. Hall.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
a 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 35-yard line.
On the option right is Fields. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter.
Off play action. Fields.
Gonna look deep for Wilson. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
That was for the lead right there. They know they're in a position where fortune favors the brave. So they took their shot, but couldn't connect.
Now Fields.
It's Wilson. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 45-yard line. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Jets move the chains.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
Hayward on the tackle. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Here's Fields.
At the Steelers' 44-yard line.
His throw incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
Yards to go.
Fields now to throw.
He'll take a shot for the end zone.
And oh no, it's incomplete. Well, it's a touchdown if he holds on, but somehow took his eyes off of it, falls to the ground, and brings up 4th down.
In punt formation for the Jets.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field.
Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead.
And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. And before this 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Left side here, puts it on the carpet, it's out. And it's scooped up by the Jets. So they take over not only in enemy territory, but in the red zone at the 16-yard line.
Well, partner, here's where team football gets tested a little bit because I know the defensive guys were over there chilling on the sidelines, and all of a sudden, they heard the sudden change call because that fumble puts them right back on the field, and they've got to go out and finish the game now themselves.
Absolutely. Nursing that slim lead here in the fourth, a costly turnover. Following the fumble recovery, Fields. Taylor there to bring it in on the crossing route. It's so close, he gets it to the one. Out of bounds right there.
First down.
They'll look to run with Hall. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Breece Hall, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Jets have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter. Now Folk for the extra point. It's up and good to make it 21-17. They had the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. Catch is made by Metcalf. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On play action, it's Rodgers. Complete to Austin here. Middle. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. He's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now they show jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here. And he stopped immediately there. The tackle by Quincy Williams. Rodgers going to throw. Now a short pass pulled in by Washington. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. Now it's Rodgers. That is caught. And they'll have it in the... Aaron Glenn has made the decision. He wants another look. Out comes a challenge flag. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit play, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
To throw is Rodgers. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Throwing quickly to Wilson. And he is stopped just short on 3rd down. Got 9 yards, but needed 10. They run. It's Johnson. And they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as they'll wind up going backwards. Looking to put a drive together.
Result of the play is a turnover on down.
On play action, Fields. That's pulled in by Wilson. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. That one looks like he'll throw here. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. Now Fields. Yeah, he'll find Hall. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Tough spot here, 3rd down and 11. All eyes on Fields. There's a short one. It's caught by Taylor. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Jets, first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
And they'll indeed take a knee. They go down to a knee, and the new campaign off to a good start. It's a win here in Week 1. Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season